So there was an article in The Economist recently which talked about this shift in the way automakers are operating. So from essentially outsourcing pretty much everything to really gaining control again, a bit like Ford's did with rubber and oil when they first started producing cars on a mass scale with a Model T over a century ago. Automakers are seeing that basically the battery is the engine of the vehicles of today. The battery is made up of critical raw materials which are in short supply, and really their future as major automakers is dependent on being able to source these raw materials. So I think the Economist article flagged, and Elon Musk flagged as well via a tweet that we're going to see much more integration upstream, particularly in the lithium space. And lo and behold, now we're seeing the first integration upstream by a major automaker, which was into Vulcan. So we're very fortunate and very pleased, obviously, that we're the first ones to receive such an investment. I think this will be the first of many, both for ourselves. I think we'll see sort of close integration going forwards, but also for some of the key developers in the space. I think this is a trend. This is the start of a trend now for increasing investment upstream into the lithium space by the major automakers. I think it's basically just not getting distracted by the noise. It's very easy to get carried away when the market is very hot, and it's sort of easy to get carried away with the other way when the market is falling. On the equity side, as it has been recently. We take a longer term view. So, I mean, we're looking at entering into production, in more than sort of 2 years away, and really sort of ramping up that second half of the decade, sort of 2025 onwards. So I guess we're looking at, lithium in 3 years from now, 5 years from now, 10 years from now, 15 years from now. And I don't think there's any other space which has the growth potential and really that supply-demand tightness that lithium has. Really, I think if you look at a sensible consensus of analyst forecasts, there is incredible demand, which is growing by the day, and there is just not enough supply that is due to come on stream, even if all projects are executed on time and on budget, which they never are. We're seeing this really on the customer front as well. I mean, our offtake customers, plus the ones we couldn't fit in as well because we're fully sold out, they all want more supply. If we could produce more, they would take it. And I think that speaks volumes in terms of the supply-demand tightness over the coming years. So I think, the lithium price is still strong. Once again, I wouldn't look too closely at the lithium price now. I would just think, take a longer term view in terms of what sectors, what critical raw materials really have the supply demand thematic that and strength that lithium does. And I don't think there's many others out there in the next sort of 5-10 years.